Hey guys, Chi Chi here. Welcome back. So we are finally getting around to the review of these two Paris Corner fragrances. We have Peach Tea, although I don't know if that's the official name of this, but we're gonna call it Peach Tea, and Marina. Both of these I picked up at the same time from Aroma Concepts via Paris Corner. You get the zhuzh. So yeah, I saw these two. I was like, you know what, might as well go ahead and review them both at the same time since I picked them up at the same time and let you know my thoughts. But if you're new here, hey, I'm Chi Chi and I talk about all things lavish but logical. So if that's your sort of thing, go ahead, subscribe, make some friends in the comment section, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok. We're gonna start off with the peach tea because I feel like the peach tea has a little bit more steam. So in my first impressions, I said it smells like peach iced tea. Nothing has changed. This is peach iced tea, Arizona. That's it. Like, there's nothing like this in my collection. And honestly, I kind of am realizing that peach is a troublesome note on thine skin. So most of the peach fragrances in my collection, which I don't have a lot of, they tend to go south for me. Case in point, Bitter Peach. Bitter Peach is that boozy peach. Now it smells like vomit to me. So I am a little bit scared that this will go south on me because my history with peaches isn't the greatest. But for right now, it's working pretty all right. It's projecting, it's doing what it needs to do. So let's talk about the notes of this and then we'll dive into really what it smells like. So at the top we have peach, blood orange, and cardamom. Middle notes of heliotrope, davana, cognac, and jasmine, with base notes of sandalwood, benzoin, cashmeron, vanilla, tonka bean, lattimum, and patchouli. So based on the notes, I was like, all right, cool. I think we could do a little something with this one. And for all of those notes to be in this fragrance, it really doesn't transform on my skin. Like, what I get in the beginning is exactly what I get 6 hours later. So as far as somebody wants to roll a cart right now. So as far as, you know, development, it really doesn't develop much on my skin. And the thing that I actually do appreciate about this fragrance is that it's not your typical peach scent. It's not the chewy, gummy peach rings. It's not the boozy, drunken peaches with brown sugar in it. It's none of those things. It's literally peach tea, peach iced tea. So I really dig that. Like, I there's something about it that I'm like, I kind of vibe with it right now. For right now, like, I still have my guard up because I'm like, peaches always turn on me. Peaches, 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 peaches. So it's like I'm kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop, but I'm also enjoying the ride right now. So I feel like this is perfect for this time of year where it's spring. It's not all the way hot. You still get a chilly night. It doesn't feel like a heavy fragrance at all either. It has a lightness to it, but it's got character. So that's why I've really been enjoying this one. Like, it's not too shabby, to be honest with you. And I was just like, oh, okay, I see what y'all are doing with this fragrance, because peach, I was just like, am I gonna like you though? So I'm happy to report that right now, she's going pretty well. So of course, when I saw the peach, I saw Marina, and I was like, okay, Marina. Just even based off the bottle, I was like, okay, you're giving me aquatic. You're giving me like just being at the sea, you know? So I really do enjoy this translucent bottle. I don't think I showed the peach tea bottle. This one has like more of a rubber feeling to it, which is nice because, you know, sis got the slips. I got the slips. So, yeah, going back to Marina, the first thought I was like, okay, this is probably going to give me, you know, just very like aquatic-y vibes. And it most certainly does. It is very, very fresh. It's also like juicy, but not in the sense of like, you know, like biting into fruit. No. If you took like the fresh fruits and you were washing them in cold water, and then you take the fruit out and you're just left with like fruit water, that's what Marina is. It's not like in your face, like, oh, aggressive fruitiness, but it's like a nice, like chill, like bowl of fruit. And it's just like, okay, nice little aquatic note going, running in through that. And I was just like, okay, this feels like a vacation surrounded by water. Like you kind of just, kind of bougie, you know? So I really was digging this, and I was like, okay. Now I did get a really good burst of citrus in the beginning, but then it kind of just calms down to like a musk, and you know how I feel about musk. Okay, so I was like, oh, we're gonna play really, really nicely with this one. So the notes of Marina are tops with tropical orange and grapefruit. Middle is lily of the valley, peach, and jasmine, with base notes of musk and black currant. Everything in here, for the most part, I vibe with. Sometimes grapefruit, I don't like grapefruit like ingested, but grapefruit on the skin, she can do some things. So it's a beautifully done like freshie, you know, and I feel like this one would probably work best in the summertime, the dead of heat. You don't want anything too sweet and fruity and stuff. That's not my vibe. So I am curious to see how this one performs in the summertime, because again, the reason why I don't really go for a lot of fruits in the summertime is I don't want it to smell like spoiled fruit. You know, it's just like something a little funky about that. So while right now she's doing well, I am curious to see how she is going to be in the summertime, like the dead heat. But I don't feel like she's going to have an issue. I truly don't. Because she's like bopping, zipping, doing it, you know, just very easy. Yeah, I like that vibe. At first I was very like in the middle of it, but the more I let it sit, because you know you gotta let these sit a little bit, the more I have been like really growing to really, really like Marina. Like, yeah, I'm liking her a little bit. So combinations. First laying combination, put them both together. This has peach in it. This is peach tea. These worked pretty okay together. Like, it wasn't the greatest combination to me, but they do pair nicely together. So if you have both of them, just go ahead and layer them together, get yourself a little aquatic peach tea. This is basically peach iced tea, add the ice and the like fruit garnish. That's what these two are. To be honest, it was really hard to figure out a combination for the peach tea, because I was like, it's tea, you know, and I just don't want to like add anything too crazy to this one. So for me, the best combination for that one, I decided to go vanilla, which is usually unlike me in this case. But I chose the Wedding Silk Santal only because this one is a bit more sparkly and the vanilla in here isn't too like in your face, you know? I tried it with Vanilla 28. Oh, child, that was a terrible, terrible decision. Like, the vanillas that I have in my particular collection weren't vibing with the peach tea. So I was just like, I don't think this this working for you. But the Silk Santal worked really nicely. I hate recommending it because it's still not back in stock. I don't know what's going on with Mona. Between that and Musk 12, we ain't seen Musk 12 in over a year at this point. It was really hard to come up with layering combinations with the peach tea because I just didn't know like the direction I really wanted to go with it. My vanillas ain't basic. You know, they're usually a little bit more spicy, and I was trying to do like a nice, cute vanilla. I guess Escapade Gourmande might work with that. Now that I'm thinking about it, Escapade. I'm trying to see if it'll actually translate to like a peach cobbler. But if I wanted like breading, I would go for like Baklava Royale. I gotta run that one. You know what, we're here. We're here. Where is she? I really need to get this situation together because I really haven't put my new fragrances up. That could work. That could work. Okay. If we're gonna try to go like cobbler. Just in case you are wondering, the review for Caramel Cascade is coming. I'm still letting it sit and marinate. I had this for a little bit longer, so that's why she wasn't included. I thought about including it so I can just get everything out the way, but dedicate a video for that one. So, okay, baklava, it's okay. Okay, it's not my finest work, but okay, we're gonna use that one. We've been talking way too much about her. So for Marina, as soon as I saw blackcurrant, anytime I see blackcurrant and musk, Meliora, she shows up and she does the thing. It's the red berries and the blackcurrants that, oh my gosh, this added that juicy fruitness, but you know Meliora isn't like hella like juicy, you know? So I really love this combination. If you want like elegant, rich, just hair blowing in the wind. I try to say wind and breeze. But there was something so classy about this. Like think white linen, sunglasses, Hermes Oran sandals, a straw just simply put, like this right here, loved it. However, if you wanted to take it to a young and fun vibe, KAYALI Sparkling Lychee. The Sparkling Lychee. I still haven't opened up the big bottle, but I did use the tester. I used the last, I think almost the last of my tester with this one. If you wanted it like, and bring a live, fun vibe, just, you know, pair it with this. Like, I was like, okay, cool. And yes, a word on the curb is the Paris Corner did the Sparkling Lychee, and they did a fantastic job with the pistachio. So I may have purchased the Sparkling Lychee, or theirs is KAYALI Fusion. I may have purchased that, so be on the lookout for that video. But if you do have KAYALI Eden Sparkling Lychee, yes, that's the name. If you have that, you can pair it with this and just add a little bit more juicy fun to the fragrance. So yeah, I feel like those combinations was hitting a little bit. Of course, y'all know. Show me your layering combinations in the comment section. Check out some of my other videos, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.